Be right back, chatters. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, what the? Wriggles is up, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. Ooh. Hello? I have him just keep dying. Was good, everybody. Okay. So the music is not paused. My headphones just fucking suck, is what you're telling me. Bet. Oh my goodness. Sennheiser, please. 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 Fix these! Dude. Is it just my hair, the shape of my shit? Do they not think that, like, a head is wearing this shit? Is it because of my dreads, the beanie? I really can't. Camera! What the fuck? Okay. Not you too! What is up, everybody? What's going on, chatters? Today, just some calm little Master Duel. I don't know if this... Yo! What's poppin', TK? What's going on? What's going on? Yo! This music's really loud, but if I lower it, that's fine. That's fine, yeah. What is up? What is up? We Dracotailing all day today. It's 10:06 p.m. But yeah, guys. So today, we have Diamond and we have the Duelist Cup. I'm probably just gonna be playing a little bit of the Duelist Cup today, but we're gonna be summoning Artholian a lot today. And I guess with some little bit of introduction, like Justice Hunters, Dracotail, I think is probably like my favorite deck from Justice Hunters. If I'm gonna keep it a stack, like K9's cool. I love Vanquisol, but how often you stream Master Duels? I try to stream like on my off days, so that's usually gonna be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, and then maybe like late into the other days of the week. But like you can definitely count on Tuesday streams most of the time. Monday streams too. I'm like done with my semester, so you could probably expect more Monday streams as well. What's going on? What's going on? But you know what? For the creds, for the vids, here's my Dracotail list. Spoiler alert: missing my branded fusion. There we go. And I gotta make a second one, so let's do that. Second Royal. That's fine. But now that I have two extra, I want to cut this down to 40, which means I may have to cut a hand trap. Do I cut an Urgula? I don't know if I do. Anyways, but this is what we're working with. Dracotail, as we should collab stream sometime. I stream and play Master Duels as well. It can happen. What you play, TK? Let me know. Honestly, before I get into like actually playing some games, might watch some replays to chill, because as you can see, we got some E's today, bro. We just chilling. But here's my list so far right now. Just a little bit of a branded engine. I was looking forward to make the Magistus engine for this deck. It's just that Spenta, scary you are, you know. Spenta, 3 Spenta, and then the Zoroa Synchro. Even though I do really like Magistus. Magistus, funnily enough, was one of my first decks ever. But Dracotail is a deck that I particularly like in the TCG due to multiple reasons. A couple of which being its synergy with dragon-type archetypes, like, you know, the Dragon Maids and all that kind of stuff. And then spellcasters, like Magistus, as people are playing them with right now, and like a bunch of other like creations and whatnot. But Dracotail's about fusing together your monsters and then accumulating advantage through being sent to the graveyard for a fusion summon. So, like, obviously, that would entail that cards that prevent these guys from going to the graveyard, like Dimensional Fissure and Dimension Shifter, are gonna really ruin your day. But if you can fusion summon, you win. That's what this deck does. If you are able to perform a fusion summon with this deck, you are probably winning the game. Every Dracotail monster sets a Dracotail spell or trap when fused off as material, and then some others do extra things when they're fused off, like Urgula over here can non-target destroy a spell trap on the field. Pen can non-target destroy a monster on the field when fused off. They have additional effects in the graveyard too. Like the dragons, deal with like recovery and all that kind of stuff, getting your spellcasters back. Malulu, when fused off, also gets you a spell trap, but also negates a card without targeting. Forever, by the way. Not for one turn, forever. That card's negated forever. Malulu in particular is also really good because on field it can quick fusion. So like if you normal Malulu and your opponent's like bet Fualos, Max C, you can just like pass on the Lokes, you know, on the Lokes. Also, it's a dragon, so you can summon it off of seals. Like you want to be making seals with this deck if you can, because seals can just tag into Malulu at any time while also being an interruption, being a non-target bound, so that's pretty good too. Obviously, Rahu Dracotail can fusion summon from deck, but all the Dracotail fusions say that you need a Dracotail monster plus one or more monsters. Oh no, Arthalion is one or more monsters in the hand. Gulamel is just one monster. So, ideally, you're really only going to be sending one target off of Rahu Dracotail from the deck, because there is no Dracotail fusion monster that requires more than one Dracotail to use. Key to Dracotail searches any Dracotail monster, but if you're going second, or if your opponent has a monster in the field, you get to fusion summon immediately. So this card's just low-key better than Rahu, the card that says fusion from deck, by the way. Not to mention, Malulu and Rahu lock you. Key to Dracotail and Phimina do not. Oh yeah, one more thing I should mention about Phimina, and I guess all the other spellcasters too. Well, Phimina is one of the best cards in the deck. This card allows you to basically, your turn, our turn, right? Like, you know, you could discard her, and then you can fusion summon using materials from your hand or field. She's just quick play polymerization. You have to summon a dragon or a spellcaster. It's fine. We are always making Arthalion when we can. It just sucks because she's not part of the fusion. You discard her, so you have to have like other Dracotail cards. But like if you're like really good and skilled and talented, you could like open like a Shadal and a Dark and summon Winda on your opponent's turn with the Phimina, and then also like set a card if you're really good and like you have like a Malulu or something. Like if you're just insane. I'm opted not to play Winda because I am not cringe. But yeah, Phimina, quick play fusion, you can use her to dodge all that kind of stuff. Lucius, funnily enough, she's relatively simple. She's Stratos, you summon her, she searches a Dracotail monster. She's good. Like, she's, like, funnily enough, despite all these crazy cards, she's, like, the one that, like, searches them all, so it's relatively normal. And then finally, Dracotail Frixel. Now, this card's new, and upon my tenure of playing Dracotail in TCG during the Judge format, I never really, like, invested myself with the dude. I haven't played, like, paper TCG in a while, so I don't have a lot of experience with Frixel. I know what it does. I just haven't played Dracotail past, like, you know, or haven't grown intimate with the deck, like, past Judge. But Frixel's crazy. Frixel can special a Dracotail and then return the monster to the hand. If you were, like, summon a Phimina and then return that to hand, like, that's kind of nuts. But yep. Also, I mentioned that we set spells and traps every time we fuse with each individual Dracotail effect, so all of these when fused off can get you Kitu or Rahu to extend, or obviously one of your 3 trap cards to accumulate some interactions on your opponent's turn. Horn targets an attack position monster and returns to the hand. Flame negates a spell. Sting targets a monster and a spell trap in the opponent's grave and banishes them. So we've got graveyard control, monster control, spell control. We're good. Also, in the same effect, all of these cards place a Dracotail card. Like when you're activating them to shuffle back into the deck, and then you can draw a card. So ideally, you want to be shuffling back the trap cards so that you can keep resetting them and using them. When we get Dracotail Sharis, the new fusion that's coming out in Burst Protocol, this deck's grind game is going to be basically infinite. Like, you will be able to keep playing, like, actually forever when that card comes out. But it already feels like you can keep playing forever because these cards just keep shuffling, but they can also get ashed and ogred as well. Or not ogred, belt. Other than that, let's talk about two final cards. The Dracotail fusion monsters you're summoning. So Altharion and Gulamel. So Dracotail Altharion is the poster child for this deck. He's on the thumbnail, and this card's kind of insane. When fusion, notably, actually, one thing that both fusions have in common, you probably already know if you did a little bit of reading, but when two or more monsters, in any occurrence, when two or more monsters are sent to the grave, and you have these guys in your graveyard, you can bring them back. It may not seem like a lot, especially because Altharion, what's his face? When Altharion's effect only works on fusion, so he's just a guy on the field. Bringing Gulamel back is kind of sick though, because Gulamel, well, we'll talk about Gulamel in a bit. But like, let's say you link summon. If you link summon specifically like a Cross Sheep, you just sent two monsters to the graveyard. You can then use Altharion or any Dracotail fusion that you had, special summon it to Cross Sheep Zone. Cross Sheep, bring back a Lucius or something per se, right? Malulu, Frixel, any of them. A lot of potential for combos in this deck, even though like half the cards locking against the fusions. But when Altharion's fusion summon, you get to target cards or target monsters in either grave or either field up to the number of monsters used as material from the hand, and then return those cards to the hand. So this card can recycle back any monster from your graveyard, including hand traps. Like, you can use any monsters you want for Altharion, and then with Altharion's effect, you can just get them all back to your hand. If you fuse a bunch of Dracotail monsters to make this guy, you get all their effects, all their negates and pops and whatnot, and set the cards, and also return the gang back to the hand. It's just crazy, bro. You can recycle back a Max C, please, 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 Master Duel, please, Konami, please, please, let this be a sign. Please do something about the Roach, please. I feel we're gonna run into Altharion bringing back the fucking recycling the Roach multiple times today. I'm not looking forward to it. But yes, Altharion can recycle back your hand traps. So we got Droll, we got Veiler, we got Maxi, we got Ash Blossom, we got Fua, we got Nib, and we got Ghost Bell. And then additionally, other cards we're playing. So Albion, Mirror Jade, Lubellion, and Sanctifier are all here as part of our little itsy bitsy little branded engine where we're just running one Fallen of Abaz to apply for that. Fusing a Dracotail from the deck with branded fusion gets you into Rahu. That's pretty good. So yeah, Rahu or Ketu if you want to get Lucius to do things that way or something. It really just depends on what you have. This deck's all about having fun here, right? Anyways, other cards that we have. So, Chaos Star Source, you fuse. It's a dragon. It pops cards. Philia Regis, dragon, shuffles back, returns cards to the hand from the graveyard and all that kind of stuff. Additional interruption. Secretarian Dragon is a card that I've seen a lot of people start to run at too nowadays. And this card is very good. It floodgates Dracotail specifically, but also helps you extend in the context of this deck when you can bring back spellcasters or dragons and then shuffle the other back. I don't know why it has an effect to lose 100 attack for each banished card, but that's okay. Let's see. Spirit with Eyes of Blue is here because it is a dragon, and Lucius is a spellcaster. So if you need to turn Lucius into a dragon, that is how you do that. To fulfill the fusion summoning requirements for some of your monsters. Seals is just good. Any dragon deck should realistically be playing this card. This card's fucking insane. Makes your board Nibiru proof too, because if it gets tributed, even outside of its own effect, you get to summon a dragon. SP, because SP is probably the best link monster in the game right now. And Verte Anaconda. Verte send Branded Fusion. Free real estate. So, that's our deck. And we got Called by the Grave here because good card. I don't know what we're going to take out. And I'm going to be honest, I don't feel I need to settle that decision right now. I feel like I'm just going to enjoy my food. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to watch some Dual Live replays. And then I'm going to finish my food. And then we're going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's do it. Is that Azamina? Wait. Dracotail versus Dracotail Azamina. You got Dracotail versus Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. Versus Artmage versus Tenpai. Artmage seems like a very interesting deck. Tell you what, let's see Dracotail versus this Fiendsmith Mitsurugi deck. What is playing in my ears right now? What is this? What is that melody? Huh. Okie dokes. Alright, we've got... Okay, we've got Ash Blossom, we've got Ghost Spell, Nibiru. Okay, we have 3 hand traps, Mitsuru. Okay, Habakiri and Pre-Prep. Our opponent's gonna activate Max C. Fortunately, we do have the Ash Blossom for it. Okay. They're looking good. Okay, activate Pre-Preparation of Rites. Add Mirror, add a Lossy. Murakumo, but then we got Troll and Lockbird. That's not good. Mitsurugi Mirror is going to tribute Ame no Habakiri to summon the Murakumo from the hand. Habakiri will not be able to activate its effect to search for a Mitsurugi card, so we're just going on Murakumo pass. Fortunately, though, we do have Nibiru. All the Mitsurugi cards, or all the Mitsurugi ritual monsters can, bring themselves back when they're tributed. Yeah, I saw what you said, TK. I might consider it later. Yeah, the ritual monsters can bring themselves back when tributed and additionally add a card. Alright, we're gonna go Dracotail Malulu, but we're gonna activate Murakumo now. So that our opponent has to discard a card. They're going to discard Albaz and then fuse away Urgula and Pan in hand to make Altharian. Okay, I like this. Altharian is going to target Max C and Troll. Pan is going to activate. Urgula is going to activate. Okay, let's resolve the chain backwards. Urgula is going to set key to Dracotail, and then we're not going to... Okay, thankfully not pop. Pan is going to set Rahu and pop Murakumo. And then we're going to add Maxi and Droll back to our hand. Literal first game, by the way. Fun. Captain Dracotail is going to search for Phimina. I thought we were going to get Lucius here, but that's fine. Rahu's going to fuse Phimina and Frixel from the deck to make a Gulamel, okay? Frixel and Phimina. Now, actually, I just recalled I skipped over Gulamel's effect. When you activate a Dracotail card, you can chain Gulamel. It kind of works like Thunder Dragon Titan. You could chain Gulamel to, I believe, destroy a card. Yeah, you can destroy any card. When you activate a Dracotail card and your opponent doesn't chain, you can chain Gulamel, and then Gulamel can additionally pop a card. It does target, but that's still pretty good. You got some versatility as far as your removal goes. However, our opponent is on 3 summons. If we can get them to play just a little bit more, because it doesn't look like they can get a lethal line right now, we can hopefully get a little bit of a rock. Just up, have a good rest of the stream, fam. Thank you, TK. Thank you, TK. Much appreciated, my man. Urgula's gonna target Femina in the grave, but Ghost Spell is gonna negate it. So that's pretty good. And we're not swinging for game. I'm gonna be honest, very safe play from our opponents. We don't have to commit too much. We've got a good board. Our opponent's got one card in hand. No need to play into Nibiru. We're already good off that shit. We drew Droll for turn. It's not looking great. Droll is gonna we're gonna Xyz summon using Droll for Superstar Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis, aka the surrender button. We've got Dracotail Sting to shuffle back the mirror, and then we're gonna chain Gulamel. Oh no! Gulamel popped the Typhon. You hate to see it. And then shuffle back the pan, draw a card. Yeah, and this game's just over with. Unfortunate. Standby phase, clean it up, wrap it up. Malulu, attack for game. You hate to see it. Dracotail wins. Alright, I want to see this. You know what? Let's keep going. Let's get some Dracotail action going on. Alright, you got the Mound of the Bound. Bomb the Albaz, drawn in the hand, performed by Odd Eyes Dissolver. Alright, normal summon Lucius. Lucius is going to add Femina from deck to hand. We can use Femina, discard herself, use Odd Eyes Dissolver, Albaz, and Lucius to make Altharion. So that's 2 materials from the hand. We can add 2 cards back. We can then chain Lucius and then also chain Femina. No, we cannot. Femina was not used for the fusion summon. We're going to add back Femina with Altharion and also Dissolver. Activate Rahu Dracotail using Femina and Urgula to make Gulamel. A Royal Gulamel. Urgula and Femina are both going to activate their effects to set Dracotail spells and traps to the field when fused off. So we're going to set Dracotail Flame and the Dracotail Horn, I am assuming. There we go. Urgula is going to shuffle itself back and add Femina back to hand. And that's just... Oh, hold on. We're not done. Katsu Dracotail is going to search for Pan. Pretty good. And that's it. Okay. Thunder Dragon is going to be activated in the hand to add a Thunder Dragon from deck to hand. 2 Thunder Dragons. Okay. Odeon is better. Nathan Krush. Odeon is so fun. What's up, Nathan? Here, we're going to discard the Bystial Rebellion to add Baldrake to hand, and then activate Brendan Regain. Good card. Magnuma is going to target the Albaz in the graveyard. Brendan Regain is going to activate, targeting the Albaz that was banished to shuffle itself back, and then allow our opponent to draw a card. Bystial Magnuma on Chainlink 2 is going to activate to search a Dragon-type monster in the end phase. Right, Super Polymerization. Okay. Discard Thunder Dragon, fuse Gulamel and Altharion into Secretarian Dragon. Okay, and then wait them off to make SP. Okay, hold on. Wait, let him cook. Wait, that's huge. SP is going to target the Dracotail Flame. Gulamel, unfortunately, because we Link summoned, we sent 2 monsters to the grave. Altharion is going to activate, and then we're going to chain SP, but SP cannot be chained to banish itself on the field because it's the only monster on the field. Okay, things are now suddenly looking south, but let's see what we got. Alright, Altharion is going to bring itself back. Gulamel is going to bring itself back. SP is going to be negated by Effect Veiler. Brandon Regain is going to summon back the Magnuma. We're going to use Allure of Darkness, and then we're going to use Flame to negate it. Gulamel is going to be chained to destroy the Gulamel is fucking crazy, bro. Alright. Shuffle back the Ketsu to add to draw Dracotail Sting off the top. Doesn't feel great. Baldrake is going to banish the Veiler. Femina to be chained. Okay. So that we can play around the Baldrake. I think we're going to make another Altharion here, right? Yep. Altharion on Fusion Summon is going to add 2 cards from the grave back to the hand. 1 card, rather. We're going to use Dracotail Pan in response, but we're going to chain SP to banish both it and the Gulamel into the end phase. Now, notably, The Gulamel was summoned by its effect, so therefore when it leaves the field, it's going to stay in the banish zone permanently and not come back with SP Little Knight. However, SP is unfortunately still negated by Valor, so no, it's just gonna fucking die. Okay, set Ketu, pop the Ball Drake with Pan. Altharian's gonna return SP to the extra deck, add Phymina back to hand, triple Tactics Thrust, add Talents to hand. Alright, we've got Talents. Talent's gonna draw 2 cards. Hopefully they can get us out of the situation. Our opponent still got Dracotail Horn. Tribute set Thunder Dragon to summon Colossus from the hand. And pass. And then Magnemite's gonna add Levianeer to hand. Now our opponent cannot add cards from their deck to their hand besides drawing them due to the effect of Thunder Dragon Colossus. However, okay, very smart of them to summon this card in defense because Dracotail Horn would have just, you know, absolutely body shit. Odeon above, oh wait, Lab better than Odeon? I think I like Labyrinth more. Odeon's cool though. Why don't you play them together? I feel like there's gotta be some synergy there. Or maybe non-continuous traps, normal traps. Yeah, I mean, Lab has women in it, so that's just objectively better. Alright, draw Ash Blossom for turn, battle phase. Gulamel's gonna attack Colossus, but Colossus can protect itself by banishing Thunder Monsters from the graveyard. We got 2 Thunder Dragons in there, and we've also, okay. Gulamel and Artharian to be linked off for Verte Anaconda. Verte's gonna send Branded Fusion. He also has a Royal one. He's like me. Send Frixel, send Albaz to make Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. Serenir is gonna target Albaz. I don't know what this does for our opponent. Frixel's gonna set Rahu, and then we're gonna set the Sting we drew and pass. Can Duelist B win this game? Okay, banish a light, and a dark. Banish, yeah, a light, and a dark for Chaos Dragon Levianeer, which means you get to pop 2 cards on the field without them targeting, but we're gonna train Dracotail Horn to target the Levianeer and return it back to the hand. And then also chain Albion to summon Pan and Dissolver, but we've got Ghost Spell for the Albion. Ghost Spell started to be a very popular card after the release of Dracotail. Flame's gonna shuffle itself back, draw the Ash Blossom. Levianeer, pop Sting, and Rahu drew a Swarm. We just got every Bis. We summoned every Bestial this turn. Drew a Swarm, banish Frixel. And make a Verte of our own. Are we perhaps going to copy the effect of Thunder Dragon Fusion in our deck? Okay, we triggered Altharian, but Altharian doesn't really do anything when summoned back this way. Jerusalem is going to send our opponent's Verte to the grave. Phymina to discard, fuse Ash Blossom, Altharian to make the 3rd Dracotail Artharian this duel from Duelist A. Return Colossus, oh my goodness. So return Colossus and Verte back to the extra deck, and then we're going to tribute over the Levianeer to summon the Bestial Rebellion from the graveyard. Okay. And pass. Damn. Unfortunate. Ketu Dracotail is on our opponent's field, and our is on Duelist A's field, and we are it's just over, right? Yeah, activate Ketu. Add Lucius. Fuse off Altharian and Lucius. What are we gonna make? Philia Regis, Secretarian Dragon. Okay, we're gonna shuffle back some cards. Probably the best play. Lucius, set Rahu. Secretarian target Pan and Lucius. Bring back Pan. Shuffle back Lucius. Phymina effect discarded. We're still fusing. Fuse Secretarian and Pan for Chaos Star Source Dragon. We're gonna pop equal to the number of light and darks. Altharian is going to trigger. Pan will also trigger to pop. And this is just like way over game. Right? Alright. And that's just it. Yep. Dracotail W's today. Only Dracotail W's. Okay. Okay, actually, hold on. We're on autoplay, so I can just kick back, relax. Well, Nathan, now's our chance. Lab better? Let's find out. Okie dokes. All right. We've got the Yoko profile picture. W goated. We love my Akasha Gaming. We've got Maxi, Chandragleer, Lady Labyrinth, no Altar Chain, and Solemn Judgment. Activate Chandelier, discard the other one. Lady Labyrinth is going to activate this effect. Special summon itself from the hand. They gave her an animation though, so that's pretty clean. Set Big Welcome from the deck, set Solemn Judgment, and pass. Our opponent is going to chain Fua Loss. Okay. So we will chain Big Welcome in response, so as to not give them a draw, and then they will chain Femina to fusion summon. But we've got Maxi. Okay. Maxi activated. Fuse Malulu and Spenta to make Altharian. See, the problem with Malulu is that Malulu... Actually, firstly, it was smart that our opponent chained Femina so that A couldn't chain Lovely Lab to set a trap card from the deck. That was smart. We got a Royal Artharian, by the way, so we mean business over here. We drew Dimensional Barrier off of Maxi. We're gonna summon Arius off of Big Welcome. Wait, huh? What, huh? Wait, where's Lovely? Ariana? Wait, what the fuck? Altharian's gonna target Malulu and Spenta. And then Malulu's gonna trigger, and then what the fuck else? Chandragleer's gonna activate from the grave to add itself back to hand, but we're gonna chain Troll and Lockbird because our opponent is drawing off of Maxi, and we would very much like them to stop. Chain Arius. Wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. I'm behind. Summoning Arius was insane. Because now we drew Dimensional Barrier, and then we could set it and activate it this turn. Chandragleer, okay, add back to hand. Anything else we would have summoned would have gotten popped. Malulu is going to set the Rahu from the deck. And then Altharian is going to add Femina back to hand. Okay? And then Spenta back to hand. But we're under Droll and Lockbird, so we can't use Spenta to add a Magistus card. We're going to Judgment on the Rahu. Very risky play as we are now at 4,000 life points. Normal Spenta and... Oh, Lady Labyrinth, though! Lady Labyrinth with the clutch! Was it worth using Dimensional Barrier anyway? To see if we can get another trap? I feel like it was. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it was worth chaining to activating Dimensional Barrier there. Especially because we drew Maxi. Battle, okay, attack over Spenta. We're still not out of the game yet. Big Welcome Labyrinth is going to activate to banish the Labyrinth Chandelier back to hand. I don't know if I agree with that one. I feel like we shouldn't have done that. I feel like we could have just chilled, right? Because we could have just used Maxi. Ah, but then our opponent... I see why. Because we don't actually have anything to prevent this Altharian from just smacking us in the fucking face, right? So... Main phase 2. We've got Welcome Labyrinth set. Hold on. Okay. Now we know our opponent has Malulu in their hand. No, we don't actually. It got used away. No, they have a Femina in their hand, no? Anyways. Spencer discarded, add Crowley, and then additional effect to equip the Artemis from the extra deck. Crowley is going to activate its effect to special summon itself to the field. Maxi is chained. Alright. We're going to draw some more cards. Stovey Torby. Welcome Labyrinth on the summon, but we've got Ash Blossom. That's gotta suck. Ash Blossom off the top, but Arius is going to activate because we chained a card to a Labyrinth card to special summon itself. Arius has 2,500 defense, unable, or Crowley is unable to attack over it, so we've got to use all Tharian to attack to get over it, but we survived again. We might still be in this. Drew another Stovey Torby. Ariana, please come home. Where? Where is she? Okay. We're going to use Artemis's effect when equipped to a monster to add a Magistus card. Big welcome live, but we're going to chain Ghost Spell. That's crippling. But we've got Arius again. But we've got no Max C, so we can't draw more cards to ensure that we can set a trap card off of Arius' effect. Okay, add Zeroa off of the Artemis. Now Zeroa can bring back a Magistus from the grave when it's equipped. Nina Ruru is going to target Artemis and target Dimensional Barrier. Dimensional Barrier is going to call Synchro Monster to prevent Borreload. Altharian, attack, and it's just all she wrote. No, it's not! It's not game! He couldn't Synchro Summon. Alright, Drew Chandralier! No, the third Chandralier! Oh no! Okay, Stovey Torby at least triggers, and Chandralier also triggers as well. Welcome Labyrinth also triggers. So we're going to set Welcome Labyrinth, summon Stovey Torby, and add Chandralier back to hand. Chandralier is going to activate its effect again to set Big Welcome. We finally have 2 Welcome Labyrinths on the field. Okay, looking good. Welcome Labyrinth is going to summon Lady Labyrinth. We do have the alt art this time. And then we're going to activate Big Welcome Labyrinth and then chain Lady Labyrinth. Okay. To search simultaneous equation cannons, Big Welcome Labyrinth is going to summon Lovely from the deck. Then return the Stovey Torby back to hand. And now Lovely Labyrinth as Chain Link 1 is going to activate its effect to randomly destroy a card in the opponent's hand or a card on the field without targeting. Chandralier is going to activate its effect as well to add itself back to the hand. Stovey Torby is going to special summon itself to the field. Holy gaming. Okay. Lady Labyrinth is going to randomly destroy the Rahu in the hand. Insane. Nina Ruru is going to... Oh, is that not Nina Ruru? Is that really Ona? I forget. Oh, no, it is Nina Ruru. Okay. To pop the, what's his face? The simultaneous equation cannons, but unfortunately, we're not under Dimensional Barrier anymore, so our opponent can just Synchro Summon Borreload Savage Dragon. Borreload Savage Dragon is going to equip the Artemis and gain a Borreload counter, and now has an Omni-Negate. Dracotail Horn is going to add the Lovely back to the hand. Normal Spenta, Stovey Torby discard, set the Welcome Labyrinth, Borreload Dragon 400 over the Lovely Lab, and then we're gonna use Spenta and attack for game! Oh, the Chandelier drops on you? Oh, that's so dope. Wait, I want this field now. I want that field. Okie dokes. Wait, wasn't this the same game I watched earlier? Yeah, I watched this game already. Can I skip the replay? Alright. No, they were actually cooking till the end. Unfortunate Megamar. It was insane. Every Dracotail replay we've won, a Dracotail player has come out on top. Dual save versus B. What the fuck is this? We've got Barrier Statue of the Torrent, Double Super Polymerization, Dominus Impulse, and Judgment. Alright. Main phase 1 on our opponent, we're going to activate Pot of Extravagance. Banish 6 cards, draw 2 cards from the top. Man! El hombre con el marco! Man! Is going to search for Treasures of the Kings. Treasures of the Kings is going to set an Apophis trap from deck. We're going to set Apophis the Serpent. Alright, Treasure of the Kings is going to additionally add Merciless Scorpion of Circuit to the hand. Set 3 cards, banish Anubis from the hand. Circuit is going to add regular Temple of the Kings, but we have no space to activate it, so we're going to pass. Activate Apophis the Serpent, which is going to set another Apophis trap. We're going to set Apophis the Swamp Deity. Main phase 1, normal summon Barrier Statue, activate Super Polymerization, discard. What the hell? Fuse these two to make Mud Dragon of the Swamp. And set 3 cards and pass. Actually, no, not passing. Mud Dragon's going to attack. Man cannot be destroyed by battle because we have Temple of the Kings. Man is going to destroy Barrier Statue, but it can't be destroyed because we have treasures. Nice. Treasures is going to search Anubis, the Last Judge. Anubis is going to search another man. Glossy Man. Activate Apophis the Swamp Deity, but we're going to chain Dominus Impulse. Now, I believe we do have a trap card engraved too, right? No, we don't, so it's not going to get destroyed. But then we got Solemn Judgment for the Apophis. Oh, not great. Alright, resolve backwards. Apophis negated. Dominus Impulse is going to prevent Swamp Deity from getting summoned. And then our opponent will pass. This is just a whole lot of nothing right now. Solemn Strike drawn off the top. Set. Mud Dragon still can't destroy men. It looks like Duelist B's got this in the bag. We don't have a lot of resources as our little son, Andy. Add another Anubis. Set man to defense. It looks like we can't do anything either. We can't out a 1900 attack point monster. Set Imperm. Pass. Oh, Apophis is clogging up our spell and trap zone. Pass. It's just pass back to you, to me, to you, to me, to you. Solemn Strike drawn off the top again. We're not even going to set it this time. Main phase, end phase. 7 cards in hand, discarding Imperm due to hand size limit. Draw Extravagance off of the top. This just looks like one big old fucking slot fest. Banish 6, draw Clockwork Knight and Crackdown. Clockwork Knight is going to turn every monster in the field into a machine, buff our machines by 500, debuff our opponent's machines by 500. We're going to attack the man, which still cannot be destroyed. I feel like we're really starting to regret discarding that Super Problem from earlier. This guy can't out a 1900 attack point monster. This guy can't out a monster that can't be destroyed by battle. Name something more. Name a game more pitiful. Name a game more trash than this one right now. Okay, Apophis, shuffle back, summon Anubis. It's getting Solemn Strike. What the fuck? Okay, that's awesome. Normal summon Al Hombre. Add another Treasures of the Kings. Pass. Discard Anubis. Pot of Duality is drawn. We're going to activate 3 and add 1 to hand. There's a Ryo. Okay. Ryo, we're going to Imperm it for whatever reason. Man can't be destroyed, but we can still attack over it. Haha, you still take the damage. And pass. Set that man to defense. Imperm Ryo again. Just against zones, it looks like Temple of the Kings is going to allow us to activate a trap card the same turn we set it. Set Apophis the Serpent in the negated Imperm column, so we can't actually make advantage of that. Cool. Crackdown is activated to target Hombre, but we've got Drill Beam revealing Labradorite Dragon to negate Crackdown. And then Apophis the Serpent Chain, but we've got Imperm in the same column to negate Man to also negate Apophis. Drill Beam is still going to negate the Crackdown, so we're not going to be able to take a monster. We're going to Link Summon SP Little Knight. SP is going to banish Temples of the Kings, but we've got Songs of the Dominators to prevent SP from banishing. We chain SP to banish 2 monsters in the field into the end phase. But it's still going to get negated by Songs, and our opponent's going to search Dominus Purge. Wait, are we on... No, who's on Impulse? Okay, A is on Impulse, B is on Pulse. No. Wait, Purge, sorry. Alright, both monsters return back to the field. We're looking kind of even. This is just a mid-off, right? Like this, what I'm looking at here is a mid-off. Right? Necro Valley, as if this game couldn't get any more cancer. SP, you still cannot destroy men. Okay. Ombre is just too strong. Lordly Load. Okay, so finally, some Prime cards. Finally, that explains the Labradorite Dragon. We're going to summon it. And then normal summon Retaliating Sea and Pass. Are we trying to lose the game? Why did we summon a monster in attack position? There can be only one drawn off the top. SP attack for 1200 damage. Duelist B add 900 life points left. Retaliating C is going to search Maxi from the deck. Dude, we are searching aids. We're searching aids. We're setting aids. Every disease is on the field right now. What? None of these players want to play the game. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, didn't banish SP off of the Extrav, by the way. Very nice. Draw phase, there can be only one. Main phase 1, but we still can't beat 500 attack, can't be destroyed by battle monster. Finally, we've got Time Tearing Morganite, but we're not even going to use it because if this is just going to be a deck out duel, then at the very least, if this is going to be a deck out duel, at the very least, I'm going to win, right? Or A is going to win, that's their mentality. Anubis is not a machine. So, we can summon it, but then Tikaboo is going to make sure that we can only have one of them on the field. Or we're going to use Solemn Strike again, and pay 1500. Okay. Discard Apophis. Fossil Dyna off the top. Battle with SP, can't destroy it. End phase. This game fucking sucks. Main phase 1, end phase pass. Discard Purge. Draw phase. We drew Clockwork Knight. Are we going to try to attack Ombre again? Nope. We've learned our lesson. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does Fossil Dyna flip effect out it? Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. It does not. Wait a minute. Oh, but you know what we can do? If we draw a monster. Actually, this is game, right? Flip Fossil Dyna. And then we chain SP. Oh, it has to be our opponent. LMAO. Alright. Summon Anubis. And this... Tikaboo forces it to go back to the grave because we can't control more than one machine. Wait, hello? Wait, question. How is he summoning this Anubis? It's summoning from the grave, right? Wait, how is he summoning Anubis under Necro Valley? Wait, I just... Huh? Am I missing something? How is he doing that? Wait, what? Someone's got to explain. How is he summoning Anubis from your hand or grave? While you... Yeah. I don't know. How is he using Necro... Wait, how is he summoning these cards under Necro Valley? Necro Valley says cards of the... Yeah. Oh, shit. Negate any card effect that would move a card in the graveyard to a different place. But Anubis isn't an effect that activates. It just summons itself. So you can summon Anubis under Necro Valley. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. The shame it doesn't fucking do anything, but, like, you know... Alright, end phase. We still can't out... This guy has been here since the beginning of the duel. And we have no out. We have Imperm. It just said Imperm. Imperm? We're gonna set Inspector Border. Okay, cool. Wait, just imperm men. Can it not be targeted? Our opponents got clogged back, bro. Now this looked like a very winnable game for B. All of a sudden, until like we just drew like more floodgates. So sounds great. Discard retaliating. See, you've got Morganites, and we're just gonna play this one out until one of us can't draw anymore. Okay, discard songs. Crackdown, and this just looks like okay. This just wait. Crackdown isn't out. Crackdown Steel Man. Summon Anubis. Tikaboo. Nice. Very nice. Wait! That's how we prevent deck out! Oh shit! Wait! It's not unwinnable! We've got Anubis to keep shuffling cards back, so we're not gonna run out of cards before our opponent does. Tikaboo send Anubis. I thought it was pointless, but there's a purpose behind it. Pot of Desires can't be activated. Crackdown target man. Tikaboo send man. SP attack for game. No! Odeon, you were supposed to win! You were supposed to beat the Cancer! All of that just to lose to Crackdown? Unfortunate. Okie dokes. Okay, so it looks like Men, or Odeon, is good with Prime Mind, it seems. We're gonna normal summon Lacrima. Lacrima's gonna dump Fiendsmith Engraver. We're gonna link off for Fiendsmith's Requiem. Requiem's gonna activate its effect, tributing itself to summon a Fiendsmith monster from the hand or deck. Summoning Engraver. Engraver effect in the grave. Shuffle back the Requiem. Special summon itself from the graveyard. We've got 2 level 6s on the field. What are we gonna do? We're gonna Xyz summon into Triple D Wave High King Caesar. Activate Mitsurugi Prayers, adding Habakiri to hand. Okay. Habakiri is going to activate its effect, summoning Saji from the deck and immediately tributing it. Saji is going to activate its effect to search a Mitsurugi spell trap. We're going to add the Mitsurugi Ritual. Let me know if you've seen this one before, folks. Activate Mitsurugi Ritual. We're going to chain Dominus Impulse. Very powerful. And that's it. Pass. Nice. Okay. Pot of Duality drawn. Now, after Pot of Duality's effect, we cannot special summon for the rest of the turn, but I don't think we need to with this deck. We're going to add Songs to hand. Songs is a pretty good card. Add Droll. Oh, that's got to hurt. We can't start off the Lordly Load now. Treasures of the Kings is going to set Apophis the Serpent from the deck. And we're going to set 3 other cards and pass. Cool. All right. Wave High King Caesar. Now, we know our opponent has a Habakiri in hand, but they have 3 other unknown cards. What could they possibly be, and why can't we do anything with them? We know it's not Kusanagi, and it could be. I don't think he'd pass if he had Artemasa in hand either. Maybe a Night Sword Serpent, perhaps? End phase. Okay, it's our turn again. Time to see what Odeon can do. We drew Drill Beam. That's not super great, but it's fine. Treasures of the King is going to search Anubis, activate Apophis the Serpent. Triple D Wave High King Caesar is going to activate its effect to negate the summon, but Drill Beam can reveal the Lordly Load in hand to target the Wave High King Caesar, negate it, and banish it off the field. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Apophis the Serpent is going to summon itself and set Apophis the Swamp Deity, and it can be activated this turn, I believe. Yes, it can. Lordly Load is going to search for Ether Barrel. Ether Barrel is going... Oh, actually, no. Lordly Load. Effect, Chained Fool. Lost probably the only time we're going to be able to actually effectively get value off of that card this duel. Lordly Load is going to summon Labradorite Dragon from the deck. It's a level 6 tuner monster. I wonder if that has some relevance. Soul Drain is activated. Pay 1,000. Monsters in the grave... and in the hand can't activate their effects. Is that Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End? What year is it? Straight from 2005? Hello? Christ almighty. Banish the light in the dark? banish the Saji and banish Engraver to summon Sed, and it's gonna walk into an Imperm. Unfortunate. Battle phase, Sed, attack Apophis. It is destroyed. Now, opponents just got a bunch of stinkers in hand, but it's whatever. Pot of Extravagance going to banish 6 random cards from the extra deck, going to draw Dimensional Fissure and Songs. We're going to shuffle back 2 to summon Anubis, trigger Treasures of the Kings to search El Hombre con el Marco. Barrel is going to activate, we're going to reset Drill Beam, and then we're going to battle. Anubis, crash into Sed, Barrel attack directly, and pass. Coolio. Main phase Juan, end phase. Cool. Draw phase. They can't do anything. Our opponent's deck is actually just fucking garbage. Apophis is gonna summon itself. We're gonna summon El Hombre. Apophis direct. Barrel direct. Hombre. Kill him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I've suddenly realized that doing all of this commentating means I cannot eat my food. So you know what? We're gonna stop the autoplay. Why don't we just get into some games? Games. I think I probably have a better time eating, like when I'm just like trying to decide what to do. So let's do that. I think we're just gonna walk into this. Seems good. And if it gets bricky, we'll just take out like Valor or something. Second. What's good, Inferno? What's poppin'? What's goody? Alright, Kitsu going second. Kinda nice. Set. 5? Okay, they don't have a monster. Maxi. I don't think I care about Maxi, right? I could Ash it, but I don't think I'm going to. What you're running? I'm running Dracotail Mega. Inferno, I'm on Master Duel as well as in the Duelist Cup. That's what's up. All my gangs, yo, farm them gems, people, farm them gems. Honestly, I think I'm gonna normal Malulu and then just attack, right? Or maybe I get Lucius for Urgula. I'm gonna normal Lucius. And we're gonna walk into an Imperm. That's okay. Okay. Activate Katu. Guess Katu's gotta get Femina here. Dominus Impulse. Okay. Not great. Okay, maybe we were in a better position when we okay, Lucius has to be, that means I have to Link Summon, and that means I have to play into this Max C. Okay, so you know what? We'll just battle. What's he got? I've got to get this Lucius in the grave. I kind of wish I summoned Malulu instead. Running some RDA with Vias Traps? That sounds interesting. At least we have Horn. He doesn't know which Dracotail trap it is, but I don't know what else he could possibly have. Trap Trick. Okay. Set Welcome Labyrinth. Okay, I think it's kind of fine that we save the Ash. We gave him a draw, but I'd rather give him the draw than... Oh, never mind. Well, this isn't great. This isn't great, but I don't think he can kill me. No. He drew Trap Trick off of a Maxi. He can use Big Welcome to negate, or Summon Breaker spell is a funny card. Drew Ariana off the top? Oh, you can't be serious. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. Alright, Ariana, add Lady Labyrinth. I have to chain Horn. No, I can't. Even if I chain Horn, it still gets what he wants. I don't know if we're winning this one, guys. Summon Breaker. Isn't Summon Breaker the card that says, like, summon 3 times, it becomes the end phase? Yeah, it doesn't matter if I chain Horn, because he can get the effect anyway. Damn, I should have summoned Malulu instead. Dimensional Barrier? Oh, no. Fuck, Nuggets. I gotta hope I get something good off of this. Horn. Shuffle back at 2. Draw Lucius. Oh, I was really trying to draw Mina there. Lucius is not... Oh, I don't know. Pop Lucius, that's okay. Malulu onto the field is not terrible. It's not great, though. Because, I mean, he could, like... I don't know. Big Welcome. Ariana over Spirit. I need to draw, like, Urgula. Oh, Ash Blossom's pretty big, though. I'll let him do that. Oh, the problem is that he's got D barrier, yeah. That's fine. He can D barrier if he wants this turn. Yeah, nah. Ash Blossom off the top was insane. Oh, I got a Normalist Malulu. Oh, wait, he trolled. Wait, this is a troll. I'm just gonna summon Gulamel. Chain Malulu. Wait, he threw. He threw. Malulu quick effect. All right. Let's okay, let's destroy. All right. Set Sting. I And then Pan, destroy this guy. Malulu, we're gonna set Ketu. And then negate Ariana, sure. Have I normal summon? I did. I normaled the Malulu. Gulamel is negated. Just add Phimina. Loki think? No, I gotta destroy Ariana. Because if he can shuffle it back to his hand. Welcome Labyrinth triggers if his trap effect. That's all the other ones too, right? Oh no. Main 2? Oh, fuck. The problem is that he's gonna get infinite advantage off of this. He can just return Ku-Klok back to his hand and then trigger Welcome. I could just sting them, right? I'm just gonna sting Welcome and okay, end of main phase? End phase. Okay, never mind. He elected not to use Big Welcome. Magnemite. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Fuse. I could fuse. Nah, fusing doesn't really do much for me here. I'm just gonna. No, I can sting. Yeah, sting and then chain Gulamel. Welcome Labyrinth and this girl. And then just chain Gulamel, pop the clock. But he can target it and return it back to his hand. Well, that was the only thing shielding him. Magnemite. And that's all of his effects gone. Draw Argula off the top. About time. Magnemite effect, and I think we've just got it. He can use Ku-Klok if he wants, but I don't think that does anything for him. Arius. Okay. Just summon Ku-Klok from hand. Admirable effort. Well, Phimina. Alright, Tharian. Regula. Set. Arthalion. Summon. Add another Urgula. Urgula shuffle. Add back Femina. Well played. No, he threw. He threw by activating Dimensional Barrier early and not chaining it to the Malulu that I was going to use. We came out on top. Oh, man. "13-minute first game." I'm going second? Dude, my hand's broken for going second. I'm so sorry. This only gets better if I draw freaking... Chessie Cat. I mean, I've got Max C. Banish and Malice, draw 2. Banish March Hare. March Hare target. Okay. Okay, I want to Max C on res. Okay. Probably drew that Maxi off of the fucking Chessie. Or the Ash, rather. Gold Sark. Problem is if this is a Malice trap. Atharian, I'll target. I probably want to target the 2 cards in the field if I'm gonna keep a stack. We'll set Horn and then probably... Okay, TB11. No red ransom. unfortunate that the card was TB11, but maybe I could have saved my Altharian for something later. Was he gonna banish my Dracotail cards? It's probably CB11 Dormouse and one of my cards, right? Oh, someone. Dude, he's actually gonna use access code to fucking pop my cards. Or not. Splish splash. Hoppa. WizKid, Attic Nister. Okay. What can he banish that he hasn't used? He already used that. Okay. Banish Altharian. MTP is the last card on his field, and he could choose to use it now and have nothing for my turn. Well, he could just use it now and then make what's his face? Allied code? He has elected not to. I need a monster. Wait, surely we're using the effect, right? I guess he doesn't need to? And I guess he could use MTP right now. Okay, access code, banish again, banish Cryptor, pop Rahu. Well, I think we've lost the game, right? Well, as much as I wish one Malulu was enough, it's not. Add hair. We're not even on Typhon. Unfortunate. Could have just interrupted him better. I knew he had freaking MTP, so I don't know why I tried to bounce them both. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. Could have played that better. But we're relearning Dracotail. That's an on-stream experience. Okay. That my headphones keep on dying. That's okay. Ash, Bell, and Magna will simply be enough. Pre-preparation of rites. Duvel? Oh shit. Add a recipe card? No. I don't know what it does, so no. I can negate it. Well, it seems it was a W negate. Okay. Wait, hold on. I know hold on. Urgula's not going to be able to pop the guy because he's going to get his effect, right? To not be a spell trap? Oh, shit. Me when Pendulum Monster. Guardian. Get back. Well, I'm just gonna attack it. Oh, okay, so I guess we'll Urgula get Phimina back. I don't particularly feel like dealing with this guy's effect. So no. Oh, if I were on cross sheet, that would be so lit. But I fusion locked myself. Do I tribute summon Magnuma? What would I get? Lulu? Yeah. I guess my only interruption is the traps. Don't have a way to quick fuse. Maybe there was a way? Fabled Larry. Very nice. Draw Veiler. Okay. Not bad. Scoopity doopity doop, swoopity whoopity whoop, double ghost spell. Well, at least his Ash problem is probably gonna resolve. I never know what you're supposed to Ash in this deck. I mean, it sounds like all of this is gonna get him what he wants. Add the Sylvie. Maybe not, because the Arciella adds anything, right? I know that's gonna get him a field spell. Oh, add Simple Spoils. He probably already has it. Arciella. I don't know why I feel compelled to Ash. I'll do it. I'll play. I'll play along. He got to set his little quick play spell. Tails. The Elzet Azamina. Synchro Shokan. Add the D. All on teams. Sylvie. Chan. I don't know what he's doing, but Deception. Okie dokes. This card cannot special summon itself from the graveyard. Okay, I Spy with my little eye, Murcielago, going to send Deception, and then we're gonna still have Baron. Okay. Discord's got an update. Dracotail Sting. That's a card I didn't want to see. Looks. It's gonna get negated. All of that combo just to have Ash Blossom anyway. Oh. Okay. Let's keep it 40. Haven't seen Branded Fusion once today. That's cool. Oh, hold on. These guys are talking about get on 4, and nobody's on. Ah, oh, brain diffusion. Get to what you gonna do, what you gonna do. Flymina. Use. Yes, Magna. Activate the pan. Okay. I'll be on. Okie dokes. Ariana, okay. Chandra. This just plays around him having, or well, I just hope he doesn't have a. No, I've got Sting. I'm good. Okay. Flymina. And then I'll chain Albion. Summon back the... Okay. Albion, summon no monsters back. What does Pan do on the field? No, it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna summon Pan to my side of the field. Yeah. Regis. Yeah. This new chain is about to be crazy as hell. Oh, okay. Pan. Set Rahu, I guess, and then just pop the Frixel. I didn't need to sting. I didn't feel compelled to sting because you already had that. And I already drew Ash Blossom, so that's kind of nice. Nice! We love Gulamel. Here's Sue. Demogorgon's Nightmare. Okay. What? Now we both have tokens. Okay. This is kind of nuts, though. Mm, mm, mm. Harp Horror is gonna summon what symbol from the deck? Another Gearsu. If I return everything right now, you can banish Gearsu, and that doesn't sound super great. Honestly, I'm gonna go for it because I'm infusing 3. I'm gonna target these two and shuffle. No, I'm gonna target this. What's stopping me from doing that? What's stopping me from just fusing away all 3 and then targeting all 3? Femina. Max G, I'm summoning 1 time, buddy. 1 summon is all I need. Altharian. Altharian target 3 cards, right? You could have your cards back, rather. Lucius. Insane. Get back. Ashing Lucius. I would not personally agree with this course of action, but my Urgula fuse. Lugia Urgula. Oh, he can use Crescendo now. That's not great. The last card in my hand's fallen of Albaz. Branded Fusion. Okey dokes, school him out. Okay, for Rixol. Well. Orcus Mitsu, I'm sorry. Love that deck though. Dimensional Fissure. I have to do this now. That's so annoying. Gotta fuse both my Urgulas together. Okay. Okay, had the second one. That's awesome. Do I... Merciless Circuit, okay. And the Shanubis, summon the Circuit. Temple of the Kings, okay. I'm down. I've got a cat. We popped Rahu with Rabu. Okay. Okay. Ketu. I'm just gonna add Lucius to hand. No, I will not fusion summon. Activate Lucius effect. Really? That was just not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Albaz might still be able to do this. I have to banish my whole hand to summon Altharion and bounce. Or maybe not. Maybe we make Gulamel. Ooh. Shame that card was super poly. Oh, hello. Okay, Apophis. At the verdict of Anubis. A puppy! Oh no, that's not good. Have we lost the game, mayhaps? We have not lost the game. But no way to get rid of Di-Fi. Very nice. Alright. I love floodgates. Oh. Ooh, a loss. On the Lukes. Okay. Oh, you summon Artemis, okay. Oh, that actually has relevance in the Majestus matchup, right? Okay. Zoroa, okay. Love when my headphones don't connect. Lucius, Urgula, and Lulu for Arthalion. Okay. Malulu. Royal Ketu. Luke's. Set Horn. Okay. Drolling would have done absolutely. Oh, dude, if this Droll was a Veiler. Maybe I should be running Veiler to stop Altharian. Pen. Okay, Artemis search the Spenta. Jack Crowley. Okay. And Fusion Summon. He's playing Fu a bit more. Which is good. Use off Lulu again for Caliga. Oh. I love Floodgates so much. Floodgates are so nice. If I try for Phimina now, it's not bad. I've just got to use Ketu. Shockingly hard card to out. Problem is that if I Ash it, I can't attack over this Caliga because of Horn. And he's got Phimina. doesn't necessarily have to stop this. I love invoked. I love floodgates, bro. Warn yourself. Now, okay. He wanted to do that. Huh. He only gets a 1 effect. Oh, he also only gets 1 attack. Interesting. Okay, so he's fusing off his hand for Secretarian. I've gotta try. I don't even think I can find mana for anything. Anything meaningful, anyway. Fuck. technically got more turns than it looks like. Wonder what effect he's going to use this turn. Wait, does that equip from the graveyard? No, extra deck too, so it didn't really matter. Are you fucking serious? I love Invoked Calica. That game was so fun. Alright. Alright. We'll play some more tomorrow. For now, GG's. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night.